Welcome to today's podcast. Today we are diving into a topic that unfortunately is still prevalent in many parts of the world, including our own country, India. We are talking about child labor. It is a complex issue that affects millions of children worldwide, denying their childhood and affecting their future. Joining me today is Sajag Gupta, an expert in child rights and advocacy. Sajag, thank you for being here. Thank you for having me. It is a crucial topic that needs more awareness and understanding. Absolutely. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is child labor and why is it such a significant concern? Child labor refers to any work that deprives children of their childhood potential and dignity, interferes with their schooling, or is harmful to their physical and mental development. It's important to note that not all work done by children is considered as child labor. Some forms of work like helping out at home or learning a craft under safe conditions can be positive for a child's development. However, when it involves exploitation, hazardous conditions, or interferes with their education, it then considered as child labor. That is a crucial distinction to make. Could you give us a sense of the scale of this issue, especially in India? Certainly. Globally, it's estimated that over 152 million children are engaged in child labor, with nearly half of them in hazardous work. In India alone, the numbers are very big. According to recent reports, millions of children between the ages of 5 to 17 are involved in various forms of labor, from agriculture to domestic work to industries like textiles, construction, and mining. What are some of the root causes that are the reason for child labor in India? Poverty is undoubtedly one of the main drivers. Many families living in poverty rely on children to contribute to the household income, often at the expense of their education and well-being. Lack of access to quality education, inadequate enforcement of labor laws, social norms and cultural factors, and demand for cheap labor are also the contributing factors. So, how does child labor impact children who are forced into it? Child labor has devastating consequences. Physically, children are often exposed to hazardous conditions that endanger their health and safety. Emotionally and mentally, it robs them of their childhood, denying the opportunity to play, learn, and develop socially. Educationally, it perpetuates the cycle of poverty as these children are deprived of formal education and limiting their future prospects. Okay, but what is being done to address child labor both globally and here in India? Globally, organizations like the International Labour Organization has set standards and conventions to combat child labor. In India, we have the Child Labour Amendment Act, which prohibits the employment of children under the age of 14 in hazardous industries and regulates their work conditions in non-hazardous sectors. Government initiatives, awareness, campaigns and grassroots efforts by the NGOs and civil society play crucial roles in identifying and rescuing child laborers, providing them with education and rehabilitation. As we wrap up, what can our listeners do to contribute to the fight against child labor? Education and awareness are the key. By understanding the issue and speaking out against child labor, we can create a demand for ethical practices and support initiatives that promote children's rights to education, safety, and a childhood free from exploitation. Support organizations working directly with at-risk children. Advocate for stronger enforcement of laws against child labor. Thank you, Sajag, for shedding light on this critical issue. Our hope is that through education and action, we can work towards a future where every child has the opportunity to grow, learn, and thrive. Join us next time as we continue to explore important topics affecting our world today.